You're gonna do what? You already did the pencils. Are you gonna do the crayons? I think it's awesome. Are you gonna do it in a pattern of like all of them by color, or just a random like a pattern that you pick? Sweet. So like in the red, orange, yellow order. Cool. I'm excited to see it. Wait, there's a tower? Where's the tower? No, it's funny because um, I suddenly just don't want to talk anymore because I walked out and saw a bunch of cars driving my direction that all just watched me like burst off of these fucking steps, bitch. And I'm suddenly not in the mood anymore. So what I was gonna say was yeah, I'm annoyed right now. I feel very odd and outside and exposed. I feel very out in the open, bitch. That's because I am. It's 11:44 a.m. and my battery has 55%. So that's 11:4455. 11:4 11:544. I don't need nor want for more. Yeah, that's what that. Yeah, 11:544. I don't need nor want for more. Okay, and now the street is quiet, so I can talk. Yeah, it's funny because I know the whole like kids lining things up and like organizing things and whatever is like. It's funny that that's like the marker like a thing that it is signifier for autism, bitch. Because that's just my daughter on a fun Friday morning. Like I bought some more art supplies because we were due for a refresher of the Crayola, bitch, and she's very excited. Um, well, first of all, I bought them a few days ago. They sat in the little box. They were dumped in the tub, and I can tell that she has not been liking how they have just been dumped in the tub. She wanted it to be in an orderly fashion, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If Homegirl is the one that wants to sit there and organize them by color, and that is her fun Friday fucking morning, while also being there's like school oriented things in there that because all she's been doing it sitting down on the floor by me while I'm working and shit, and she'll ask me questions about the rainbow and what color makes this and blah blah blah, and then we talk about it's like the homeschool the unschooling thing is fun because it's child led and they thrive more because they ask questions related to the curiosities that they're interested in the subjects that they're interested in. But by doing that, it naturally opens up the segue to the teaching part on my end. You know what I mean? It's like the child led thing. It's like train up a child, but instead of putting the child on a leash, bitch, you open the back door and you kick her outside and you say, "Go run free, little bad bitch." I mean, I don't say that to my 6-year-old. I say it to 6-year-old me. That's me saying it in that context because when 6-year-old me watches this later, that's what that's for. You know what I mean? So, oh, that whole thing was just a fun way of saying that I was proud of my daughter for wanting to organize all of that. I don't give a fuck if they're in order or not. I understand why it would help her feel good. And I just think it's great. And I think it's really odd that all of those things are seen as negatives or stressors in other people's lives. I just think y'all are weird. It's really weird. It's really weird the concept of those markers being on the autism like on the criteria like the what the criteria list of for the autism spectrum. It's just odd because it's really just like at some point two people disagreed and one of them was like, there's something wrong with your need for structure. Yeah, you're too black and white about this, bitch. You're too black and white. The need for you to put these in an order that makes sense, I just don't like it. I don't understand that because that's too much for me and I don't like it. What is that stutter for too, bro? Like, what are you doing that for? Let's take you to the fucking witch doctor over here. Oh, you have extrasensory. What? You were okay. So you're psychic and a witch and creepy, and we're gonna burn you at the stake now. Um, and you know what? Whoever has a kink in their neck, I haven't had any issues with my neck until the last week. So whoever has been in my energy that has a fucking arthritic neck, fucking knots up up the thing and a hunchback, and it just is painful, bitch. I mean, I do have scoliosis, but can we please get out of my energy if I'm kidding. That was just to creep you out so it seemed like I was being overrun by by mental illness. I mean, we know that's not what it is. It's just funny to joke about it. You know what I mean? Because half of you really think that, and it's funny because it's like what I just said. It's like what I just explained, where it's like you just don't like the way that certain behaviors are, and so to you that's ill. Like it's just weird. It's just funny to me. It's cute. It makes no fucking sense, guys. It makes no fucking sense. Yeah, yeah. And then we wonder why like the violence and like the actual bad psycho creepy sociopathic horrible crimes and shit does happen is because we've opened up a pathway to allow it the ability to exist down the slippery slope because we have most of all of us are just fucking normal and trying, but we're oppressed by the people who don't like the things we have to say just because we said something they didn't like or something that didn't let them do sneaky shit. It's just so funny. It's really a hoot, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna go back inside and homeschool my child when she shows me the colors and we talk about the order in which they appear. And then I'm gonna ask her if she needs to go take a test for autism. I'm kidding, guys. But you do it is the whole thing is really silly. It's really silly. You're just a bunch of silly fucking gooses. Stuffed up.